Okay, so thought it'd be a good idea to go over the timeline of a FIG purchase on the financing side. So you might say, Lane, we've knocked out our pre-approval. I just closed on my construction loan. What next? And during that 12-month period, there's not a lot that's going to be happening on your side or my side. The builder's going to be very busy completing your property and building it. You are going to get a draw request every month that you will review or sign that says, hey, I'm authorizing the builder to take a draw. And on that sheet of paper, you will see the items that they are planning on building or utilizing that next round of funds from your construction loan. So you'll get that. You'll also get a statement every month showing how much interest is accrued on your property and how much of that interest is going to be coming out of your interest reserve or your interest savings account. You are not writing a check, right? This is something we talked about in a different video. But then what? Let's say your property is, you're 10 months into the construction process, your property is almost completed. When you're about 6 weeks out from your property being done, at that point I'll reach out to you and say, hey, your property is nearing completion. I've got a sheet that I sent to you that says it's been a long time since we covered some of the financing details. Here's a sheet that goes over the details of some things that are important to know as you get ready for your refinance. And then I'll reach out to you with some loan scenarios or options for your long-term loan. Most investors choose a 30-year fixed mortgage because that's the beauty of a fourplex, is that you can go up to a 30-year amortization with the Fannie Mae Freddie Mac financing and get the best available rates as comparing against some some commercial loans. And once you have a rate term option that you've selected, we'll get the refinance paperwork going as far as the initial loan disclosures. I'll give you a list of updated financials that we need. And then that refinance process takes about 30 to 45 days. And we cannot complete the refinance until the property is completed. Your property has certificate of occupancy granted by the city, and the builder has fully drawn your construction loan, so your construction lender can send a payoff to us and says, here's the exact amount that we need to be paid off to satisfy this loan and to close out the construction loan completely. And so, like I said, that refinance process about 30 to 45 days, and we keep an eye on all of those things that need to happen and timeline for how to best set that up. We don't want to get started too early because mortgage documentation expires very quickly in the mortgage industry. So if we get bank statements, pay stubs, mortgage statements, things like that, if we get it too early, you just have to provide it all again. So that's why we really like to wait until your property is just nearing completion, so we don't have to bug you or hassle you too much for the same documentation over and over again. But as far as the timeline goes, for those wondering what happens when my property has started construction and what takes place over the next year, that's kind of a basic guideline of what you can expect during that process.